go, Will!
Yes, people, good morning. Welcome to the show day vlog. I'm going to talk a little bit quieter as it is 5:30 in the morning and Abs and Freddie are still asleep. But yeah, just checked in with Tom. Done around this morning, feel good. Slept pretty well considering I had a blanket underneath me. Obviously. So yeah, show day, GBO. Obviously, it's a local show. But it's also a smaller show. I knew it would be small. I didn't realise it would be this small. So there is only 3 people in my class, and there's only 2 people in John's class. He's competing again today as well. He looks awesome. Very, very happy with how his peak's gone. But yeah, obviously it's a little bit deflating to only be up against 3 people. Bearing in mind it's an untested show, so there's a little bit of worry and fear that I'm going to come last of 3, which won't be great. But I've got to remember the reasons why I'm doing this show, and the large majority of it was to have friends, family, clients come and be able to see me on the stage and share that moment, because that's why I do what I do. So they're not coming to see other people. They don't care really if it's 10 people in my class or 3 people in my class, I hope, because they come to see me, right? So yeah, we're going to enjoy it, have some fun on stage, and yeah, basically show day plan this morning, chill out. We're going to sip on my electrolytes, watch some YouTube. But yeah, anyone that competing in the future isn't sure what to do on show day, keep things as normal as possible. You'll ask obviously your coach or me as many questions as you need to, but like for example, first thing in the morning, creatine, glutamine, electrolytes, all my multivits, health supplements, vitamin C, vitamin D, omegas, etc. Literally just take as normal, keep fluids as normal unless told otherwise. And then yeah, obviously first meal will be around 7. Obviously, like I say, checked in with Tom, see what he thinks today. We did plan for some carb meals, meal 1 and 2. I reckon I probably only need the first one, and then the second one pre-stage will just be chicken and chocolate because I feel pretty good. But we'll see what he thinks. Body weight's the same as yesterday, 67.95, which is 1.3 kg up roughly from prep low. However, I didn't obviously weigh in Marbella, where I reckon I was significantly lighter. So yeah, we'll take you along for the ride today. I won't ramble on too much, and I'll try and get some clips and highlights of the day.
So we're running late, aren't we, Freddie? Daddy thought he'd be on by now, but he's not.
You're not being judged, just hold your front pose. Let's have a quarter turn to the right. Quarter turn to the right, face the rear.
There we go, Will!
Quarter turn to the right, posing to the side.
There it is, good lad!
Quarter turn to the right, face the front. Let's have the front double biceps. Hands open, hands open. Quarter turn to the right, left arm overhead. Quarter turn to the right, face the rear, back double biceps, hands open. Quarter turn to the right, pose with your right arm overhead. Now face the front, both hands behind your head, show off your abs. And let's go back to your front pose, hand on hip, hands down. Let's go again, guys, quarter turn to the right. Quarter turn to the right, face the rear. Quarter turn to the right. Face the front. Right double biceps, hands open. Quarter turn to the right, left arm overhead. Quarter turn to the right, face the rear, back double biceps, hands open. Quarter turn to the right arm overhead. Face the front, guys. Front hands behind back.
Here we go, Will! Nice! Ready? 3, 2, 1. Change pose. Go full showdown, isn't it? 3, 2, 1. One more. Go back one. Or do you want to go front? Nice.
I'm real, boys.
Superb.
That's why on the rule book it was like front intercostal rear and that was it. But you made us do a full
You had to do, yeah,
Luckily,
yeah.
I've already done a piece
I
of
also
that.
couldn't believe like that you had to do it again.
It
I was like, what the hell? We were like
Yeah, for ages.
sweating.
Because it's close. That's what I called
So good. So
Yes, people, welcome back. So I feel like this is the worst video I've ever done, but then also the best. So we're home, we are washed. Put on my story that it's a tan remover. Anyone that's watching this that's competing or competes, I will send you the link because it's unbelievable. But yeah, there we go. Class win today, which is never ever anything that I thought I'd be saying. John got a pro card. So yeah, pretty successful day. All in all, obviously, I knew going in today that there was only 3 people in my class. To be honest, I thought this is genuine. Like, this is how I was going into the show. Was like, it's a battle for second place, because I followed the guy on Instagram, Jack, really nice lad. Both the guys, Tyler and Jack, in my class were sounders, so nice. But yeah, like, I was like, Jesus Christ, like, I'm not gonna beat this guy. He's probably got 15 kilos on me. Looks unreal. So I was like, yeah, okay, cool. Let's battle for second. That'd be quite cool. And came out centre stage and stayed there. Yeah, wild. So then obviously we went into the overall. They did an open overall, as you would have seen from the clips. I don't know what I've got on the DJI. Chris, shout out. Thank you for getting clips over. It was very much like, it wasn't a very rushed day. It was quite a chill day, but I was like very focused on, my priority wasn't really picking up my camera. To be honest, it was make sure John's good. Priority number 1. As coach, and then priority number 2 was myself, and then priority number 3 was make sure mum and dad are all right, make sure Abby was all right, make sure Freddie was all right, which I didn't do much, to be fair. But yeah, like, this wasn't really like, oh, I'm going to pick up the camera and do loads of vlogging. So we've got plenty of clips, hopefully, from the phones, from people that came and watched, and all the rest of it. But yeah, obviously went to the overall, put all the men's together, but then they basically did do a physique, a classic, and a bodybuilding, because they gave pro cards to the best of each. So John obviously tipped me, as I'd expect him to be fair, in the overall. But like I say, my best outcome today was second place, in my head, second place, and John winning potentially a pro card, and an overall because I thought he was probably capable of that. So like I massively exceeded expectations. Feel like I give him hopefully a good run for his money. Seen a couple of photos so far from the overall. Like his tan just looks mint. He just looks a bit sharper. The lighting looks a bit funky from where I was, but yeah, like I say, I've got a little while to catch him up, that's for sure. But his peak, like condition, etc., absolutely money. So I'm really, really happy with how that's gone. And then obviously we can basically utilise that going into UKID FBA for next week. So yeah, like I say, thank you very much for watching. I'll try to make a better effort to get some more content sort of as we go and chat through things next week. But again, it'll probably be a case of pretty zoned in to, again, John competing, me competing, but try and get some clips and whatnot as well. So thank you for watching. It's probably a bit of a crazy video. We've all jumped in, but I'm going to try and get all the phone stuff and just kind of like piece it all together, do a bit of actual editing, get some music involved, and hopefully it's quite a cool video. So yeah, peace out. Thanks for watching.
Let's have a quarter turn to the right. Quarter turn to the right, face the rear. Quarter turn to the right, posing to the side. Quarter turn to the right, face the front. Let's have a front double biceps. Hands open, hands open. Quarter turn to the right, left arm overhead. Quarter turn to the right, face the rear, back double biceps, hands open.
Nice, Will. That's lovely, Will.
Quarter turn to the right, pose with your right arm overhead. Face the front, both hands behind your head, showing off your abs.
Will. Nice, Will, hold it.
And let's go back into your front pose, hand on hip, hands down.
That's nice, Will, love that.
Let's go again, guys, quarter turn to the right.
That's it, Will, abs. Better. Yes, Will.
Big short is William Gensford.
Yes, Will. Nice, Will.
Let's have some poses with your trophies, guys.